Well, you've probably read the title if you've clicked this video. Did the iPhone X fail? No. No, it did not, and those who kept saying that it would are laughably wrong. But to be fair, in a sense, it is actually kind of dead, and I will explain that later. Hey, how's it going? I am Josh from 91 Tech, and maybe, admittedly, I am a bit biased, but today we are going to be looking at why everyone is wrong and how the iPhone X did not fail. A lot of people wanted the iPhone X to do poorly, and for obvious reasons. A lot of people just don't like Apple, and while I think it's silly to wish bad on a company just because you don't like their products, I do kind of get it. The iPhone X seems overpriced, and in a lot of ways represents just what everybody hates in Apple, but sales numbers show different, as I kind of figured they would. In the last little while, articles and YouTubers have had a frenzy of content pushing the narrative that the iPhone X was doing poorly, that it wasn't selling, and that Apple was losing money. This is ridiculous, and as soon as I saw these mutterings, I knew it was a load of crap. I've said it before, and I'll say it again, Apple can sell anything. If they put their logo on a trash can and charged $3 for it, people would still buy it. Oh, wait. Okay, after that unnecessary quip, I should mention that I am biased. I bought an iPhone X and I've been absolutely loving it. That's common knowledge if you've been around here before. I have no complaints except for the price point, and that's what a lot of people thought would be the downfall of the X. After all the hype around launch, people started to become a bit more pessimistic, and I kind of get why, but they were wrong. So, Apple has earned nearly $150 billion in revenue in the first half of this fiscal year. Now, that is Apple's total revenue, but iPhones make up 2/3 of that. And so, the iPhone X did not fail whatsoever. In fact, it was the world's best-selling phone in Q1 of 2018. And guess what the second best-selling phone was? iPhone 8. Third best? iPhone 8 Plus. Fourth best? iPhone 7. Apple completely annihilated everybody in smartphone sales. The Galaxy S9, the hottest new phone on the market right now, came 6th place. Saying the iPhone X failed is ridiculous and kind of hilarious. Now, I'm sorry if that doesn't fit your agenda or your bias, but it certainly fits mine because, as I've said before, I like the iPhone X. And I think it's really important to note that in the grand scheme of things, it really doesn't matter. People getting angry over somebody liking a specific phone or brand is unnecessary and petty. This isn't politics, people. It's technology. It has no real relevance to real life. And there is admittedly a concern here. Just saying, and this is coming from the biased person. The fact that the X did so well, even with a high price point, kind of sets a scary precedent. People will probably start charging more for phones, and, well, frankly, they already do. That isn't a great thing. But it is fair to say that the iPhone X definitely did not fail. But is the iPhone X dead? In my intro, I mentioned that people saying this aren't completely wrong, but they are misguided. Apple is indeed cutting back production of the iPhone X, but not because it failed. As we've gone over, it definitely didn't. They're cutting back production because they're planning on no longer selling it come this September. Why? Well, they're going to replace it with a cheaper and better model. Kind of like that they did with the 5C over the 5, except the 5C was kind of worse than the 5, if anything. Apple's planning on releasing 3 new phones this year, being an iPhone X2 or whatever, a Plus version, and a 6.1-inch LCD cheaper model. If Apple kept the iPhone X in the lineup, then it would be in direct competition with all 3 of these phones, something Apple would rather avoid. So that's literally the only reason that, in a sense, the iPhone X is indeed dying. It's because it's being replaced, not because it's a failure. You really don't want to get that mixed up. Overall, the iPhone X did not fail, and again, nothing Apple ever does really fails. Apple just continues to keep growing somehow, and if you don't like that, I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. And that's about all I have to say here. Props to Apple for the good quarter, and also MKBHD for pushing the word out. And to all the analysts who were saying that the X failed, I'm sorry. Better luck next time, I guess. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I didn't make anybody too angry with this. I just found the whole situation kind of funny and wanted to clarify a few things. In my last video on the iPhone X, I saw some comments that were just completely wrong, and you know, I just wanted to clarify things for people, and so yeah, maybe hit that like button if you found this video interesting, and consider subscribing for more content just like this. You can find me over on Twitter and Instagram if you'd like, direct links below. Thanks again, guys. I'm Josh from 91 Tech, and I will see you all next time.